Center Market. There's no lack of history here. It's literally around every corner. Historic buildings and over 7 unique antique stores. Really, we counted. There's a wine shop, Cookie Pops, a local bakery, Towngate Theater, a farmer's market put on by Grow Ohio Valley, and look out for many more exciting businesses. I first saw this sign on the internet and then was surprised to see it in downtown Wheeling again a couple years later.
Apparently, I don't even know what this means. I'm so uncomputerized, but it went viral.
Paradox Bookstore, with thousands of books spanning the last century.
I opened it when I was 20 and I'm 61.
The Upper Market House originally opened in 1853, and the Lower Market House followed in 1891. Today, it is the oldest of its kind still in existence in the United States. In the past, Center Market was primarily used as a place for farmers to sell their produce. In 1987, the Lower Market underwent extensive renovation. In recent years, the old bell was taken down, but for over 100 years, it was used to commence the opening and closing of the market house. Today, Center Market is home to many local businesses and is rapidly becoming the hub of downtown development.
Looking for fine seafood in Wheeling? You must be from out of town. Residents of Wheeling know that the undisputed Kraken is Coleman's Fish Market. The locals know the flavors, but only those who travel to the depths of Coleman's know the process of making one of their famous fish sandwiches.
We get fresh fish in 3 times a week. And we have the wholesale department, which the girls take the little fatty layer of skin off, and they cut it up. And then it goes on to being breaded. Down here to the store, fry it up.
Now, do you change the farmers for voice?
But what is it that makes Coleman's outshine every other fish market in the tri-state area and allowed it to thrive for the past 100 years? The sandwich speaks for itself, so we sat down with Pat to talk about the history of the restaurant.
It started with Joe's grandfather. Many years ago. Actually, originally it was uptown, in the plaza uptown, before we moved down this way. There he has it, 100 years later, Joe's father carried it on, and then Joe did, himself, which he's did a tremendous job over the last 40-some years.
If you were going to eat lunch at Coleman's right now, what is your favorite Coleman's lunch?
Oh, just a regular fish sandwich. Quality's a big thing here. We use stock, they're like the French fries. You get French fries real cheap, but we use high quality stuff. From the oil, everything, That's a big thing. Quality's a big thing.
After finishing our famous Coleman's fish sandwiches, we went to the north half of Center Market, where we had Oliver's Pies. We tried the strawberry pie, which was made fresh that day, but there were a lot of other pies on the menu, and we knew we'd be back. Then we went to Wooden Stitches for some ice cream. And then, at Center Market Bakery, we had cake. We were still hungry, so we decided to eat some more. We made our way down to the soup shack where we talked to Frank Warren about the chili and the fruit soup.
I just want everybody to know that if you come down here, you will not be disappointed. If you are by any way, shape, or form, all you got to do is open your mouth and tell me, and I will make sure you're happy. If I've got to do a song and dance, but that's not going to make you happy, my food will be. This is my award-winning chili here in Wheeling. I took second place the last time I did the chili cook-off in the restaurant division. Quite the concoction there. It's really simple, actually. It's fruit soup. You've got strawberries and bananas on top, and then if you look down below, you've got the delicious non-fat vanilla yogurt, Tropicana orange juice, and there's one other thing I'm not going to tell you, otherwise everybody can make it.
At the end of the market sits Artworks Around Town, where every piece is made by a local artist and on sale for you to put in your own living room.
A lady named Susan Johnston started this, and she has since moved out of the area. And she called me 15 years ago and said, would you be interested in joining our group? And we started with a group of maybe 10 artists, and now we have about 26. So if you want to join the gallery, we have a jury process, and we have an application we can give you, and you fill out the application and show your work to, we have a committee of 3 jurors.
Sitting at the far end of Old Center Market is the most popular sandwich joint in downtown Wheeling. This is the Papis Beef House Big Mike. And this is the classic Papis roast beef and cheese. Miss Papis told us that the Big Mike was named after Mike's dad, Little Mike was named after Mike, and the Bubby was named after her son Michael. Papis Beef originally opened in 1968 and since has passed through 3 generations of Papises. It began in Elm Grove, but now it's in Center Market and has been for over 13 years. When we were there, we tried some of their in-house made sauces, and our favorite was a sweet and tangy barbecue. Papis Beef is known for some of the best beef in town, and it all starts with their filet mignon cuts. Mrs. Papis makes the place feel warm and welcoming, and we encourage you to try a roast beef with some tater tots. Like Papis Beef, Valley Cheese is also a 3rd-generation restaurant.
Actually, my dad and grandfather owned it before I did. So we were inside the upper building before they remodeled this building in '85.
They have dozens of varieties of cheese, as well as a complete selection of fresh deli sandwiches.
Habanero cheddar is probably one of the hot sellers.
For the record, we tried the habanero cheddar. We cried. Valley Cheese gets all of their cheese from Amish country, and it is highly recommended for any fromage experts in the valley. We met with Susan, the founder of Later Gator, and asked her what was the big idea behind the Gator.
Finished it one night and I paid him. I didn't know him real well then, but I actually called him back up and I said, Bob, we have to do this over again. And I'm sure it was a groan on the other end of his, on the end of the phone. I've worn these red tennis shoes for way longer than you kids have. And I thought, I'm known for the red tennis shoes. The alligator will wear the red tennis shoes.
A short stroll up the street from Center Market and you'll find the later alligator. Two of their signature dishes include Kelsey's Kickin' Chicken, a delicious wrap with fresh veggies, and the Belt Buster, a massive pork sandwich.
It's a very manly, very filling sandwich.
They're well known for their food, not only in Wheeling, but around the state. This year, for the third year in a row, they placed in West Virginia's top 101 unique restaurants. We were curious about what in the company's culture made them so unique, so we asked about their motto, "Eat or we both starve."
Nothing's original. It wasn't the motto when we first opened. It came to me some years later.
The decor reminds me both of a museum and an antique shop. In fact, almost everything in the restaurant is an original piece from Wheeling steel. Although there is no alligator on the menu, all the foods here are fit for a gator. No croc. This one-of-a-kind science center was founded to enrich children's lives with science. Founded by Robert and Libby Strong, it is the only one currently operating in the state of West Virginia.
The real goal here is to have fun. It's to teach, it's to educate, but we have three themes going on here. Do you like dinosaurs, space, and or ice cream? Okay. We've done as much as we possibly can to promote science in West Virginia, not just science education, but science in general. What we wanted to do was create a museum quality atmosphere, but where things were for sale. Mm-hmm. So that, if you wanted to buy that, we could sell it to you. And, we could put that in the backseat of your car and off you go. Right. But there's stuff in here that we don't want you to come in thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to have deep pockets to be doing anything. We've got things for $1, we've got things for $2, we've got things for $3. We've got shark's teeth, for instance, 100 million year old shark's teeth. You can get a dozen for $1. Wow. We've got fossilized dinosaur poop, small pieces that we call pocket poop. You can get 4 for $1. There's no other place like that here in the state, and that's why we're doing this.
After the interview, we got the chance to walk around Center Market with Mr. Strong. We learned that Center Market was the starting hub for all of commerce in the downtown area.
And so this entire development happened essentially with the seed of this.
According to Mr. Strong, there weren't just one, but 3 separate locations, each with their own market house.
Just before you turn to either go to the suspension bridge or go up over the overpass, there's on the left-hand side there's a big open area with large trees. That was the upper market. Okay, and then evidently further down this way was the lower market. This is the only one left. This is also one of the few of these markets left in the United States.
Wow.
And we're sitting here in Wheeling, and most people don't really understand all the history that goes on. Wheeling has had bad times when the rest of the United States has had bad times, but there's been enough of a buffer so that we haven't had to tear everything down. The other reason this is still here, who the heck's going to tear this thing down? It's too big.
Yeah.
But Center Market's a great place. It really is. It's going to be revised. If you come down here in 10 or 15 years, the buildings will look the same, but the ones that you see for lease will all be filled. So everybody that's down here is going to add more. It's going to work really well with all the artists in the area. We had one of the local artists in just today to have some ice cream. Artists love ice cream, by the way.
The structure has stood the test of time, withstanding weather and floods alike.
This is not a layer of brick thick either.
Yeah.
These are monumental in the true sense of the word. I want to be where there's real humanity. This is where it is.
Hey, it's George Kellis. So thank you so much for watching the Center Market portion of the Wheeling documentary. We couldn't have done this without your help. So whether it was during the campaign, you gave us money, during the releases of the videos, you gave us good feedback. Some people contributed photos and videos or stories or ideas even to go into the film. So we hope to continue making the Wheeling documentary, but we're still looking for potential funding sources, somebody that would be willing to help us fund an entire segment like the Center Market one. It's kind of hard to go to individual donors. So if you could, share this video with somebody that you think might want a video, or somebody that just cares about wheeling. And hopefully, if enough of our community gets the video out there, we'll find a way to make the next portion of the Wheeling documentary happen. Thank you so much, and don't forget to share.